guys. So nice of you to join me. I got Daryl Lee red licorice today, and I also have a delicious Spindrift blood orange thing. So sit back and enjoy, and I hope you like the sounds. Let's open this bad boy up. It's one of my favorite drinks. Oh, it's got that nice little sting of carbonation in the throat. Yeah, guys, Daryl Lee. So I'm back for a video. It's been a bit, of course, but let's knock it out. I've been enjoying a lot of great ASMR lately, so I'll mention a few things, and we'll talk a little bit about the Panthers, which, if you're a hockey fan, and apologies to all sports people, or non-sports people, there will be some mentions of hockey today. It's kind of a more natural version of red vines. So let's knock it out. Little red thingies, they're kind of almost like translucent. You can tell they don't have the same the same artificial coloring that those red vines do. Very nice. Strawberry flavored with other natural flavors. I'm not sure. It's funny, they never mention what the flavors are. They just say natural flavors. It's never like natural lime flavor. It's just natural flavor. It's some stuff we got in a lab. So guys, trigger warning, like I mentioned earlier. Since we last spoke, about a month and a half ago, the Florida Panthers won their second straight Stanley Cup, so I'm excited. And I know if you're an Edmonton fan, you're not excited. So I'm certainly not here to rub stuff in people's face, because I know what it feels like to lose in a championship. Oh, do I know what it feels like? Remember, guys, my team, my heart and soul team, is the San Francisco 49ers, who have been to the Super Bowl 3 times in the last 12 years and have lost all 3. That's almost never been done. And before the sports fans rush to the comments, I know the Buffalo Bills lost 3 in a row. 3 years in a row. Or is it like 4? It was a lot. But the Niners, yeah. The Niners won a handful of Super Bowls in the 90s. In the 80s and 90s. And 1995 was their last Super Bowl win. They had Steve Young at quarterback. I mean, he's Hall of Fame, one of the greatest of all time. From 95 to Lightning. Oh, I can't stand the Lightning in hockey. They're such smack talkers. A lot of hockey teams, the Bruins, the Oilers, I really don't like, but obviously we beat them twice. So it's not, but the Chiefs have beaten us, the Niners. Baseball, the Dodgers. Ugh. I'm a Giants fan. I hate the Dodgers. It sucks to be a Giants fan. Now, they won 3 World Series in 5 years. But it's been ugly lately, but it's looking up. The team is actually really good. Once again, sorry guys, if you're not a sports fan, I guess just listen for the sounds. Because that's on my mind. I'm watching the TV out of my peripherals. And they're talking about the Panther Parade, which is tomorrow. So, if anyone is in the Fort Lauderdale area, I recommend check out the parade. I'm really curious if you are in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. Drop a comment, let me know. South Florida Pride. So, in case you didn't know where I'm located, I am somewhere in South Florida. And the definition of South Florida seems to change. Like right now I have a Florida State Seminoles shirt. I have no association with Florida State. When I first moved here, I bought this shirt at a sports store. It was 15% off. And I was very much still a new, Floridian. And I was like, oh man, I gotta get a Florida thing. Because if you're in Florida anywhere, you see a lot of Florida Gators gear. You see a lot of Florida State Seminoles gear. And you see a lot of University of Miami, the Hurricanes. There's a lot of good college sports teams in Florida. I got a little off topic, so by the way, this setup is so basic. I'm sitting at my dinner table, holding my microphone, watching TV. Sometimes I don't film because it's just too much. I don't feel like going through all the effort setting the thing up, doing that. This is the easiest way to do it, at the table. I have a little tripod on my table. The microphone plugs right into the iPhone. And that's it. I just put it onto iMovie. Make a few edits. I might add my little intro in there. And then it just takes a couple hours for the thing to upload on YouTube. To anyone who's uploaded on YouTube, from the moment you hit upload to when it actually goes through the checks and posts and everything, it's hours. So, I mean, I don't put nearly as much effort in my videos as other people do. One of my favorite ASMR people ever is Gibby ASMR. I'll give her a shout out. I would kill to do the kind of stuff she does in her videos. If you've never watched her, I mean, you probably have. GIBI. She did one video that blew me away. It was her kind of facing you, and the point of view was you were at a movie with her. So you're sitting in a movie theater, and it looked just like a movie theater, and it was dark, and there was they were looking this way, and there was light coming from the screen, and there were very faint sounds and characters talking. She was eating popcorn or something. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. It just looked really real, really good. And I can only imagine that takes a lot of time and effort learn some serious editing skills. All of which I do not have. Well, I have time, but I don't have effort. I have gone through some phases where I'll put a little more time in, but to be totally honest with you, I didn't see really that much of an improvement from engagement. And I'm not even talking about just views. I mean, like, I get a lot of my feedback from you, from the comments you guys give, you know. And I've made changes because of those comments, you know. Sometimes you guys see things I don't see. I mean, I just hit 16,000 subs, and thank you guys for helping me get there. 16,028 as of the making of this video. Awesome, man. I think I'm about 3 years into this channel. So, to anyone who's thinking about possibly starting a YouTube career, I got to 16,000 subscribers, and I think I'm a couple months short of 3 years. And I think that's really good. It's certainly more than I would have ever imagined. I couldn't have even imagined having like 160, let alone 16,000, you know? So, my goal, and this is like my sports mind, my goal is to, like, I have different milestones for the size of my subscriber base, and I visualize what it would look like, you know, if they were all in one room. I can't be the only one who does that. So I went online and I googled, like, when I got to 10,000, what does 10,000 people look like? And I saw this. I went to this website and it showed like a visual. It was like a performance hall with like 3 levels, and it looked like a lot. And then 20,000 is, give or take, the max capacity of like the Florida Panthers stadium, the Amarin Brink Arena. And I've been to a few games, and that place gets packed. Because obviously the Panthers are good, so people show up. I've had a few friends who had season tickets. Like, there's a lot of excitement. And I will say, to anyone who ever has to go to a stadium that has like really bad parking, and you have to like pay for parking, or it's like in a bad area, oh my god, the Panther Stadium is none of that. It's right across the street from this really nice mall. This big giant mall. It's like an outlet mall. It's really cheap, but it's like it's nice. And people park like in the mall parking lot, because there's like millions of spots. And I just walk like 10 minutes to the stadium, and your car is safe. And it's free. And like, I'm not breaking news here. Like, there's no indication. There's no like signs or anything that say like, you know, no event parking. I don't think they care. I've never seen anyone get in trouble for it. There's police everywhere during the games, and they see people leaving a lot. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, as a San Francisco Giants fan who used to live in San Francisco, like, it was so difficult to get to the games, and parking was terrible. You know? So the Panthers team's in a cool spot. It's like a very suburby area. It's not a city. It's actually like a very quiet area. But then when you go in the mall, it's like, that mall is packed. Always packed. Because it's like an outlet mall. Everything's 70% off. But they have all the nice stores, right? They have like, you know, the Burberry store or whatever, and then the purses are like way cheaper, but they're nice. In the description, I'm gonna have to just put random ramble video where I just talk about everything. I am watching a news article or news thing that says says Affleck insurance breached by hackers. I've never had Affleck, so I'm okay. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, guys. So I guess, I haven't really talked about the Panthers at all. Maybe that's a good thing. So I have so much licorice stuck in my teeth. Since we're now roughly 16 minutes into this video, I'm not going to go into the game. I'm going to save that maybe for the next video, which hopefully will come out soon. And that'll really be a sports video, because I do want to talk about the game so the hardcore sports fans can enjoy that. But yeah, guys, it's really sticky. Definitely excited, guys. The Panthers won. Football starts kind of soon. We got Game 7 for the Pacers. Thunder coming up. That would be so crazy if the Pacers won. That would be crazy. It would just be like a huge upset, because I feel like everyone was like, OKC's going all the way. They're a powerhouse. And the Pacers, like, I don't even know most of the people on the Pacers. I don't know how they're so good. And Halliburton's playing on like one leg. I don't know, but my favorite time of the year was this like last month, where you have the NBA and the NHL playoffs going on, and there's just so many games on. Like every day would be like 4 games. It was so great. Now hockey's over. Basketball's got one more game. And then we just have baseball. Listen, guys, I love baseball. I played baseball a little bit. The World Series is super exciting, but regular season baseball, I was just watching the Marlins Braves game. Man, all I care about is their jerseys. I'm like, all the jerseys are kind of cool. Man, baseball's slow. When you've been watching basketball and hockey, and before that you were watching football, and then you start watching baseball, it's so slow. Once again, no hate. If you're a big baseball fan, God bless you, but call me when the playoffs start, or honestly, call me when like when we're in like the conference, what is the conference finals? Or the league championships. Call me then. So, but anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it off. I find that sometimes the 20 minutes are kind of my sweet spot. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the sound was good. And go Panthers. And we'll talk soon. Bye.